Welcome to the world of gaming. In this video, we're going to take a journey into the future, exploring the top 10 best open-world games set to release in 2024. These games promise to transport us to new realms filled with endless possibilities and epic adventures. So, buckle up, gamers. It's time to dive into the future of open-world gaming. Let's get started. The Lost Wild is a first-person survival horror game that immerses players in a prehistoric wilderness. The game captures the reverence and terror of nature's most magnificent beasts, dinosaurs. These dinosaurs behave like wild animals, not monsters, adding a layer of realism to the game. Players find themselves in the center of the food chain, needing to keep their heads down, stay alert, and evade. The game encourages exploration of abandoned facilities nestled in a lush wilderness teeming with prehistoric life. Scavenging and acquiring useful items improve survival chances. The game features stealth and evasion mechanics, allowing players to create distractions and use the environment to their advantage. Players can also intimidate deadly predators using a combination of fire and non-lethal weaponry. The story revolves around a character stranded in a violent primal world. A mysterious voice on the radio offers a glimmer of hope, guiding the player through the facilities and unraveling the mystery at the heart of the island. Star Wars Outlaws is an open-world game set in the Star Wars universe, between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and A Return of the Jedi. You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel seeking freedom and a new life, along with her companion Nix. The game allows you to explore distinct planets across the galaxy, both iconic and new. In this high-stakes adventure, you can fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates. The game features stealth and open combat, vehicle combat, space combat, and branching dialogue. You can also take on high-risk, high-reward missions from the galaxy's crime syndicates. Your choices influence your ever-changing reputation. The game is set to release in 2024 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. Greedfall 2: The Dying World is an exciting sequel to the popular role-playing game Greedfall. This game is developed by Spiders and published by Nacon. The story of Greedfall 2 is a prequel, taking place 3 years before the events of the first game. Players will assume the role of a Teer Fraddi native who is uprooted from their island and is taken to the continent of G'Kane. This continent has been decimated by both war and the Malachor Plague. The developers promise bigger and more diverse environments, new companions, and new factions. Greedfall 2: The Dying World is expected to appeal to fans of role-playing games, great stories, action, and fantasy. Once Human is an upcoming open-world survival game developed by Starry Studio. Set in a strange, post-apocalyptic future, the game plunges players into a world where humanity has fallen. Offering a multiplayer experience, players must navigate this harsh environment, facing numerous challenges and threats. The game emphasizes exploration and survival. Players can gather resources, build shelters, and craft tools to survive. They will encounter various creatures and environmental hazards that add to the game's challenge. A unique feature of the game is its day-night cycle, which significantly affects gameplay. Players have the option to team up with others to increase their chances of survival. The vast world of Once Human is full of secrets waiting to be discovered. The game stands out with its unique art style and player-driven narrative, promising a unique and immersive gaming experience. Expected to be released in Q3 2024, Once Human will be available on PC. Avowed is a first-person fantasy RPG developed by Obsidian Entertainment. The game is set in the fictional world of Eora, first introduced in the Pillars of Eternity franchise. You play as an envoy of Eter, sent to investigate rumors of a spreading plague on the Living Lands, a mysterious island filled with adventure and danger. The game features a mix of magic, melee weapons, and firearms combat. Players can perform feats such as freezing enemies in ice or ensnaring them in an entangle spell. The game also offers a variety of environments and landscapes, each with their own unique ecosystem. Companions from a spread of species will fight alongside you, with their own unique set of abilities. From a former mercenary to an eccentric wizard, they will be part of your journey with your choices shaping them as you help them with their quests. The game is set to be released in fall 2024 on Windows and Xbox Series X and S. Crimson Desert is an open-world action game developed by Pearl Abyss, the creators of Black Desert Online. However, it's not a direct sequel to Black Desert Online. The game was revealed at the 2020 Game Awards and features a medieval setting. It offers a mix of single-player and multiplayer modes, with gameplay that includes sword fighting, horseback archery, and more. The aesthetics of the game are highly detailed, from character models to landscapes. Crimson Desert has been compared to Elden Ring and Tears of the Kingdom and also draws comparisons to Mount and Blade, Kingdom Come, Deliverance, and The Witcher. The game includes elements of fantasy and magic, and the protagonist can interact with the environment in various ways. The game was showcased at Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 and has been one of the most anticipated games on Steam. The game promises a unique and immersive gaming experience. The Gothic 1 remake is an upcoming video game that fans are eagerly anticipating. It's a remake of the original Gothic game, which was a cult classic. The game is being developed by Alchimia Interactive, a studio known for its expertise in creating immersive games. The publisher of the game is THQ Nordic, a company with a strong portfolio of successful games. The Gothic 1 remake is expected to be released in the second half of 2024. However, the exact release date has not been announced yet. The game is set in a dark and brooding world, staying true to the Gothic series' roots. It promises to offer a rich and detailed environment for players to explore. The game will feature improved graphics and gameplay mechanics, enhancing the overall experience. It aims to retain the essence of the original game while introducing modern elements. The story of the game revolves around a nameless hero in a medieval fantasy setting. Players will have to navigate through various challenges and quests in this hostile world. The game will offer a non-linear gameplay experience, allowing players to shape their own adventure. It will feature a complex combat system requiring strategic thinking and skill. Rise of the Ronin is an action RPG game developed by Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo Games. It was announced in September 2022 as a PlayStation 5 console exclusive. The game is set in Japan during the late 19th century, a tumultuous time of civil war as the Edo period came to a close. The game tells the story of an untethered samurai who travels Japan. Players control a nameless Ronin acting as a kind of work-for-hire warrior called a Veiled Edge. The game unfolds in the middle of what's known as the Debakamatsu period. Rise of the Ronin features decision-making that steers the adventure as players see fit. Conversations feature multiple responses, and key story moments present options such as choosing whether to kill or spare an assassination target. Players can use katanas and firearms to overcome enemies, and parkour and gliders to traverse the world. The game's lead designers have emphasized the importance of player choice, stating that who you choose to develop a relationship with impacts how the story unfolds. The game will release on March 22, 2024. It has been praised for its detailed combat mechanics, character development, and the freedom it offers to players. Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl is an upcoming first-person shooter survival game developed by the Ukrainian game studio GSC Game World. The game offers a unique blend of FPS, immersive sim, and horror, all set within a thick, atmospheric open world. One of the most significant features of the game is its epic branching story with multiple endings, where your choices influence both short-term consequences and global outcomes. The game is set in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, a fictional take on the Ukrainian city known for its nuclear disaster in the 80s. This dangerous wasteland, plagued by mutants and dangerous anomalies, is hauntingly beautiful and one of the biggest open worlds to date. Despite the dangers, many people, known as stalkers, willingly enter the zone to look for treasured artifacts. The game provides a non-linear single-player adventure where your choices matter and affect how your story plays out. It also features over 30 different weapons, each being customizable, adding another layer of depth to the gameplay. In addition to combat, players also have to manage survival elements such as hunger, sleep, blood loss, and radiation. Towers of Agaspa is an open-world fantasy game developed and published by Dreamlit Incorporated. The game offers a unique blend of RPG, action-adventure, and sandbox elements. In Towers of Agaspa, players are tasked with constructing bustling villages for their growing tribe while nurturing exotic ecosystems of otherworldly plant life. The game encourages creativity, allowing players to develop their fantasy island however they'd like. Players can explore the whimsical land of Agaspa, climb to jaw-dropping vistas, befriend bizarre creatures, and uncover the rich history of the sacred island. They can plan sprawling villages, customize their buildings, and watch their settlements come to life as they're inhabited by members of the Shermu tribe. The game also features a unique ecosystem mechanic. Players can bring life back to a devastated land by nurturing the growth of living, breathing ecosystems composed of fantastical flora and fauna. Towers of Agaspa also offers a social aspect. Players can visit their friends' unique islands to get ideas for how to develop their own, or invite everyone to their island to explore, harvest, or just hang out together.